Yo, we were holding on the conversation about Aminé for when you got
It's
back in the
fine.
car. Yeah, no.
I
We
got
wanted.
back and I heard y'all talking about Steve Lacy, and I'm like, okay, they did that on purpose. That's cool.
Yeah. We moved that up. We moved that up. Just put it in the A slot real quick. We just slid Aminé back, and so we could
Yeah,
have this conversation.
I listened to all of Aminé's, most of Rico Nasty's, and like a few of the songs of the Steve Lacy's new project. So I'm just like for real. When you mentioned that, I'm like, I listened to that one. Cool.
Okay.
But I'm
Yeah.
glad that you organized it this way.
Yeah. Let's get to Aminé. I mean, it's the reason I'm rocking the fresh ass Rip City jersey today. Uh, and y'all know just the thought of a Pierre beat and some Aminé raps over it is pretty exciting to me. So I was pleasantly surprised to see this was like the first track on there. Again, I heard about, I don't know, 1.1 seconds of that beat, and I knew it was a Pierre beat.
Yeah.
I mean, I got in maybe about two and a half head nods before I knew, okay, yeah, this head nod to second ratio is definitely like in that Pierre range. And then of course, I hear the tag and yeah, I would say off the rip, and maybe just because it was the first one and it was really fire, but this is to me maybe the best. This is my favorite track out of the Limbo deluxe tracks. There's 7 of them. It's 17 additional minutes of music. The original album is about 44 minutes, so this comes in at about 61 minutes overall. Any songs in that catalog fucking with this as the best song from the extras? There's a Saba feature, there's a unknown Mortal Orchestra feature, and then there's that Valet song too. The Valet song that's pretty fat.
I thought this Saba was pretty cool. I liked Saba's
Verse
flow on it was a little like
yep.
Unexpected, but he kind of killed it. And then in theory I like the Unknown Mortal Orchestra because I think that's a cool collab, but I don't know if it maximized like potential there, but it was interesting.
Gold Link got the better Unknown Mortal Orchestra collab this year.
Really
I gotta be straight up about it.
I mean, you hate to see Gold Link.
Yeah, you hate to see it, but it's true.
Other than that, the Valet was cool. I actually thought Gelato was probably like the hardest song.
Ooh, that was another good one. Right, and no feature on that too. Just
no feature.
Just dope. Hey, this is his most like stoner sounding shit by far. Vibiest, more free flowing, just kind of going for bops. And I mean, this song is literally just gelato, gelato, gelato.
Yeah.
I'm smoking big. Yeah, that's pretty dope. I would say this and the Mrs. Clean song is probably the two best ones. Also,
I'll say this, man. Aminé, it's kind of weird when you're like kind of a fan of somebody that. It's like weirder when you're a fan of something that's from your city and that like you could have known. Like we could have known this dude because we were in high school at the same time.
Literally went to my middle school. I literally walked the same halls and probably did not know this person. Yeah.
Yeah, we knew motherfuckers at Benson. Like we could have been at a party with. I think I was at a party with him one time. Like he walked in and everyone was like, fucking around.
Adam.
Yeah, no, he was like literally. It was like somebody put on Caroline and like to try to like embarrass him, and then I don't know. 4 years later, it's like the biggest song ever. But
the thing I will say about Aminé is that everything he does clearly has intention behind it. And clearly has the hope to be individual, different, unique, something that stands out, not just like play to exactly what's coming out right now and what's cool, but using artists that are cool to kind of help evoke that. And we keep making this point that Aminé and people like Aminé that come from cities that are not hip hop hotspots, really experience a lot of freedom and versatility to do whatever.
Yeah, he's not like from New York
and he's gone from so many well-rounded sounds that take from so many different influences that he can remain relevant across the states and just kind of like, because even these Limbo Deluxe songs sounded honestly pretty different from anything you heard on the album itself, and that was a big plus for me.
Yeah, and he I think he put out some more like his merchandise stuff. I don't have any of it, but all of it is like, you know, when you see people put out merch and it's like, that's kind of cool, but I kind of don't wish you didn't make a shirt that looked like that. And then you see people that put out merch that's like perfect.
Yep.
I feel like he puts out like sticker packs. He has the older one with the sticker of his face that's on a coffee mug. And
like
then
the yellow,
and then,
right? And his like kind of cartoon, like kind of like hand drawn, or is it something different?
The one from the 1.5 cover that's literally cut out of his face.
Okay.
And then he just put out a sticker pack in that Rip City, the album cover that's his back.
Yep.
There's a cutout of that I saw that he
cool.
has in a merch thing. And I'm like, he just does stuff that fits his whole vibe, but he does it in just the most like calculated way that I'm just like blown away when he does stuff like that.
Sometimes I'll buy, like, if you did just put your album cover or something on a shirt, like sometimes I will buy that. It's cool with me, but I definitely appreciate like fresh original merch. So actually, and shout out to my girl, man. She actually got me the jersey here, and even because I don't be spending money on shit like this sometimes, but so she hit me up with this. But not only that, she hit me up with a Aminé shirt from a month or two ago, like when the album actually dropped, and there was a whole like kind of almost water painted looking T-shirt that he dropped. From the that had like pieces from the music videos on it, I think. And so just shit like that, I do agree. It speaks to a level of genius marketing, being able to do all the different things necessary to be a relevant artist today at a very good level. Not just saying that because he's from here.
His merch page right now, he's got like, your like classic T-shirt with the poster album download thing, but then he's got like boxer shorts and like sets and like he's a phone case. Like I don't know, he's a creative. The thing about Aminé is he's equal parts like a big enough artist that like he garners attention. He has like radio hits and stuff.
Yeah.
But he's also like, he doesn't have, I guess we don't know for sure, but it doesn't feel like he has like this creative team that's doing everything for him. It seems like he's got a creative mind himself.
Right.
And
or if he does, they're kind of enlisted in his own vision.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, and that's kind of how I feel about it, because it's like, clearly to be able to do all of this, you need a good team around you, but to be able to have a team that's willing to kind of evoke you so much and where your music is coming from, and they understand the music and how to and you as well understand how to kind of put it into different medias, is great. It's comprehensive. It's very, very important to the way music is working today. We just had that conversation about how the merch and the tour and all that shit, that really matters. So, again, if you're a music listener, and you can, right? Like a lot of us are strapped for money, and I get it. But if you can kind of take those artists that you really like and care about and are worth for you to put that money towards, the right places to put it a lot of times are in the merch, or kind of in those spaces where you think they might be. Definitely not just like the streams, or even an album download. Like that isn't even really, like you could potentially support them more by buying something from them that you can then wear and be a billboard for them, right? And so if you want to support artists monetarily, like just kind of have that 2-second thought before you make that decision, like what it is you're actually buying from them, and maybe potentially how much money they could get from it.